aging feels like home. She nodded. Yes, like home. Thank you, Johnnie Mae said, as she quickly glanced around the guest bedroom. It was a place she rarely came into and, with the exception of having to periodically dust the furniture and the hardwood floor, covered largely by a maroon oriental rug, really had no reason to. Before you get too comfortable, she said, don't forget there's one other bedroom I want you to see. Then you can decide which of the two you prefer. Memory stood up. This one's fine. In fact, it's better than fine. I keep trying to tell you that I'm not sure I'll even be here long enough to need a place to lay my head. Look, Elaine, you can at least stay the night, Johnnie Mae said. She hadn't had a chance to call Sarah Fleming yet, so she wasn't sure what the plan for Memory would be. She just knew she needed to keep her close until she could relay her suspicions to Sarah and find out how she wanted to proceed from here. Memory strolled toward the doorway and looked back at the room as she and Johnnie Mae stepped into the all-white carpeted hallway. They walked 2 doors down, passing the open door of a large bathroom accentuated with gold fixtures and faucets. Johnnie Mae opened the door to another bedroom. This was the room her mother usually stayed in whenever she came over, which had only been a total of 3 times since they'd moved into their newly built house back in August 2004. Oh my goodness, Memory said, gasping aloud as she scanned the bedroom with one quick swoop. This is breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. Whose collection is this? Not that I'd ever be able to afford anything this grand, but still, I can certainly brag about having seen it. It's called the Royale Collection, Johnnie Mae said, then leaned over and whispered, and it's really not that expensive. She flashed Memory a warm smile. Memory began to walk around the room. It has a sort of architectural feel to it. Johnnie Mae was slightly taken aback. That's exactly what the woman at the furniture store said when we were looking at it. Each piece had elements found in medallions, crown moldings, and various ceiling tiles, often used throughout Europe, embedded in it. You're really quite good at this, Johnnie Mae said, again impressed. Memory noted the low poster bed with its smoky cherry tone. She sat down on the mattress, bounced on it, then stood up, just to see how easy it would be to get in and out of it. That was one thing, at almost 70, she and people her age cared more about these days, whether they could get in and out of bed without having to climb up or slide down. This bed was perfect, as was the one in the other room. She walked toward the dresser that proudly boasted 12 drawers, 3 small ones across the top, 9 large dovetailed ones below. Her attention darted from the dresser to the armoire to yet another piece of furniture in the room that was too large to be a nightstand, yet too small to be any type of dresser. "What's this called?" Memory asked, as she glided her worn, wrinkled fingers across the furniture's gold-painted shells, leaf moldings, and scrolls, while noting how the details on it were identical to the other pieces in the collection. "Oh, this? It's called a demi-lune. It has shelves inside," Johnnie Mae said, opening its door to show Memory the 3 shelves now filled with various books. "A demi-lune?" she repeated, with a look that indicated more information was needed. "Yes, demi-lune, for the crescent or half-moon shape of the furniture's top." "Oh," Memory said, tapping its top with her fingers. She walked back to the dresser, fascinated by how much the design resembled the cherry wood tiles she'd seen on the ceiling of expensive homes in a magazine she'd thumbed.